guys, this is Muskan. Welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a minute. I know I am not that consistent with my vlogs. That's because I'm traveling a lot. I'm going back to my hometown. Diwali is approaching. There's just so much like in the air, and I feel like YouTube kind of took a hit with that, and I'm so sorry about that. But this is gonna be a fun video. So I've never done like a get to know me kind of a video, and so many of you guys requested it, and so I just put up this story on Instagram, and I was like, you know what, like ask me things about myself, about my life, and you all had like a bunch of interesting questions that I'm gonna answer right now. I have my phone with me, and I just took like random screenshots of a lot of like questions that you all asked. So here are like a lot of screenshots, and I'm gonna try to answer these questions in the most like honest way possible, and I'm not following any particular order. I'm just gonna scroll and answer the questions as and when they come. And yeah, with that being said, let's get into the video. Let's like have you guys know me. Now the first question is, in which university did you study? And I think this is the most asked question, that what have I done in terms of college and from where. So I've done like a fashion styling and communication course, and I also got like a BWalk degree, and I did it from this college called ISD. Now it's like a part of this university called Atlas. My experience was great. It was okay. Like in terms of the curriculum, the college follows the Parsons curriculum, which is pretty good. It's a nice curriculum to have, and yeah, that's what I've done. I graduated in July of 2024, so it's been a few months of me being like a graduate. It was a 4-year course that I did. So 1 year is like a basic course, they teach you everything, and then 3 years are for specialization. So my specialization was in fashion styling and communication. Then someone's asked, when is your next room makeover or room tour coming? Eagerly waiting for one. Guys, I need to apologize again, because I know it was everything was supposed to be done by now, but again, like I said, I was traveling. I traveled to Dubai, I was in Goa, then I was in Delhi, and now I'm gonna go to Jaipur. So I don't know, I'm not getting the time to sort of, you know, build my room, build my house, and it's just like all over. If I show you guys my living room, it is filled with such huge boxes, and I just don't know where to start from, because I can't just leave it midway. So I'm just waiting to come back from Jaipur. I'm gonna be back in the first week of November or the second week of November, and then I'm gonna just take November to set up my house fully. So that's when you all will see like major room makeover, house makeover kind of videos. And then in December we're gonna do Christmas series. So yeah, that's my plan, and this time I'm just gonna stick to it, because I personally feel so bad because there's everything in my living room in boxes. I just have to start making it. Can you give me suggestions for opening my own YouTube channel, please? Also, you're literally such a Barbie. Love you. Thank you so much. So in terms of YouTube, see, I started it, I think it's been 2 years or something, but I wanted to start it since a really long time. I feel so bad that I sort of procrastinated it, and the only tip I think any of the YouTuber out there would give you is to just go for it. Do not overthink it when it comes to YouTube, because it's a long game. You have to see a larger picture. It's fine if you don't know what you're doing. It's fine to just upload videos that, I don't know, you're not too confident about, that you don't trust too much. It's okay to, you know, sort of stick to imperfection when it comes to YouTube, because it's a larger audience and you're trying to build a community on YouTube. So my only tip would be just start, just go for it. Go on Pinterest, just type like YouTube ideas, first YouTube video ideas. You'll get so many. Pick any. It's not necessary that your first video has to be the perfect one, because otherwise there would be no growth. How to start content creation. Now so many of you guys wanted to really get to know, like, you know, how to just start content, how to get in this. And I would say if you're in school or college, start it. It's the best time. Like obviously you need to balance things out, but I started creating content when I was like, what, in 8th class. or ninth class, I don't know, I don't remember, but in 2015 is when I started. That time I didn't know there was like content creation. I just did it for fun, but yeah, now it's like a real deal. So I would say that again, make a plan, find people who you really look up to, who you really sort of look up to in terms of content, and then see what they are doing. Try to pick up topics from their page, try to like put them out in your way, in how you like things to be. And there was this panel that I recently did in this college, where I also talked about the fact that you want to be yourself on camera, because you can't fake it for a really long time. So I would say, like, just be yourself, go for it, find some ideas, make a plan, stick to it, be consistent for like 3 to 6 months at least, and do not get too impatient when you don't get the results, because again, this is like a long game. I know like there are people who just go viral in a second, but trust me guys, I've been doing this for 9 years. It's a long game, it takes a lot from you. So yeah, just be patient and find your sort of thing, find the things that you really like, you're passionate about. If you're not able to find it, it's okay, just do what feels best to you. Just do what you, I don't know, enjoy. It's okay if it's like stupid or silly, or if it's like very niche down, it's okay. Like, there's no particular template to follow here. You can do whatever feels good to you. Okay, someone has asked now, what were you planning to become before becoming an influencer? And I would say that I was like a nerd kind of a kid in school, and I really wanted to get into civil services and give like a UPSC exam. That was like my initial plan, and then I thought that I would like get into fashion styling or design. That's the course I did, and I really was hoping to sort of get into celebrity styling, which I also did, which I did not like at all. But yeah, these were the things that I was planning to get into, because my mom has a boutique, so I do have this kick for fashion. So I knew that I wanted to do something in fashion. Like when I was in college, I didn't know that I was going to do it full time. Now again, a content related question, which is, how did you start? I really want to do this, but I don't know how or where to start. So like I said, so I remember me and my sister used to just go on terrace, we used to click my pictures and we used to just post it on Instagram. That is like in 2015, 2016. And then when COVID happened, I really like started putting myself out there. You honestly have to be shameless. You have to not, overthink too much and feel like, oh my god, what are people gonna say? I always say, if you're like in front of camera and if you're putting yourself out there, you have to be shameless enough to be open to people hating on you, people loving on you. Like, it's like a full cycle you are dealing with. So I would say just say that don't listen to what people around you are saying. Just go for it. What feels best to you, do that. I also did that. So many people were judging me, people in my school were judging me, my own friends judged me that what is she doing, this is so random, why is she so self-obsessed, why is she always posting about herself? But that got me here. So you have to not listen to all the criticism and all the eye rolls that you get initially. The next question is, what is the best advice you've received? And I think I would state 3 of my top best advices, which I have heard on podcast or maybe like a video, or maybe someone close to me has said it. So first is that it's not that deep, it's all chill. I feel like we get so caught up in so many things and we overthink, we stress over things, and it's really not that deep. It's not. I feel like recently I've just started seeing things as they are. I don't worry about it too much unless it actually requires that much stress. So yeah, that's the first thing. Then the second thing is that your routine is everything and it shapes your future. I talk a lot about my routine, my daily habits, and I feel like it is so important. It really helps you in your success, and your small habits really shape your future for good. So that's what I really advocate, even here on my YouTube or even on my Instagram. And the third thing is that every decision you make is the right decision, which again, like I said, I feel like decision making is a big part of how you shape yourself or your future. And I used to waste a lot of time in making even the tiniest decisions, and that's when I realized that I feel like everything I do, every decision I make is for my own good, and it will take me on a right path because I am guided by the universe. So that's why I feel like every decision now I make, I don't like think too much about it. Whatever feels right to me, whatever my gut says, I just go for it. I don't think too much about it because I feel like there's nothing right and wrong about it, because whatever I do, it is going to be the right step for me, because that's what like the universe has planned for me. And yeah, like these are like a few advices which I feel like are great and I hope they help you too, because they truly helped me. What motivates you to follow your routine? Guys, like I said, I feel like I'm always thinking about the fact that if I don't follow it right now, I would regret it later, and right now is the only time I have, and I don't want to, look back later in life and feel like, I could have done better and I could have stuck to a routine, and that would have helped me in terms of my health, mental health, physical health, because my routine has got a lot to do with my overall health, and I don't want to, be 50 or even 30 for that matter and feel lethargic or lazy or tired or old. So that's why I feel like my routine really helps me set everything in place. It also helps me be so productive, and I like being productive, and I like to use my time to the best of its advantage. So I feel like it's like an inner motivation that I have, because I really truly care about my future self, and I don't want my future self to laugh on me and to also be disappointed in me. So yeah, I want to know how you balance your life. I think for the longest time I tried to chase this balance, and I feel like I did get it at some point, but you cannot achieve that balance for a really long period of time. Like, it's like a graph that goes like this. Sometimes you will strike that balance, sometimes it'll be like an imbalance, then you'll find a balance again. So it's like a constant curve for me, and I don't think that anyone for that matter finds like a balance that sustains for a really long period of time. But I do feel that one thing that really helps me strive for that balance is that I divide my time really well, and I plan my time really well. So I feel like that really puts things in place for me, because I know that okay, my time is everything to me, and I have to prioritize my tasks accordingly. Because when you do that, then you know that okay, these number of hours I've dedicated to this particular thing, and now I have these more hours, so these I can dedicate to another aspect of my life. It's also important to sort of divide your life in multiple aspects. So one is for yourself, maybe one is for your relationship, one is for your work, one is for your family, one is for your growth, one is for your creativity. So there are multiple aspects that you can divide your life in, and then you can see how much time you want to dedicate to each aspect of your life, and then try to find that balance. But again, that balance will not sustain for a really long period of time. You would have to keep sort of reinventing, evolving, and sort of looking back on things, dividing time again. So it's like a process for everyone. Want to know about your love life since childhood till date? I'll not get into like major details, but I started dating like my first boyfriend, I think I made in 8th or 9th class, if I'm not wrong. What was I doing? I don't know. That time I was very low on confidence, and I just did not care how the other person treated me. That lasted I think for a year, on and off. Used to like patch up one day, break up one day. Typical, like, I don't know, youngsters dating. So girls, if you are young, in your 8th or 9th or 10th or whatever kind of age group or class group, please pick and choose properly. Don't be dumb like me. Do not date red flags. They will give you trauma for life. And then I started dating again. I think after a year I got into a relationship in 10th class, and that relationship lasted for 5 years, if I'm not wrong. That was like my longest relationship. That also did not work out because there was just too many issues, and yeah, then I was single for a while, and now I'm in a relationship again. I'm not single anymore. Next is, how do I manifest and get my life together? So I have made a video on manifestation, and I think it is pretty old. I need to make an updated one, but for now I would say just go and check that video. I've talked about the basics, because I feel like there are multiple ways of manifesting, so I think that video would really help. I am an active believer of manifestation. I feel like I have manifested so many things in my life. I still feel like so many things just get manifested into my life. It's all about mindset. So make sure that you're a firm believer. You have to be a believer, and you cannot doubt that process. And how to get my life together, guys, I also need to get my life together. I would probably film this video and it would be up soon, so it will surely help you. And yeah, can you organize a cutesy fan meet? I really want to. I I genuinely want to. I wanted to do it in October, I could not. I really wanted to do it in September also, I could not, because I really just don't want it to be like a random thing where everyone's just coming and meeting. I want to give you all back. I want it to be like a proper cutesy setup, and I want it to be maybe like a lunch or like a brunch with girlies, and I want to give back cute things to you all. I want to chat with you all. I want to click pictures with you all. Like, I want it to be like a full-fledged planned thing. I don't want it to be like a random meetup. So that's why it's taking a while, but it will happen soon, don't worry. How to become financially stable at a young age? I would say this is such a nice question, and I'm so glad if you're thinking in that direction. I'm so proud of you. But I feel like there are multiple ways: content, YouTube, start your small business, do internships. I did my first internship when I was in 8th class or 7th class, actually, I don't even remember. I literally wanted financial stability for myself. I still feel like more to go, but at a young age you need to start working, do small things. I don't know, work for like anyone who is, you know, willing to hire you. Just go for it. Maybe if you want to sell your digital assets, do that. Make things on Canva, upload them on like these platforms. If you are good at writing, then maybe write for people, do content writing. And if you wanna, again, like start a small business, maybe start a small business. If you feel like you're good at a particular thing, maybe turn it into something monetary. So there are multiple ways, but I would say just go for it. Do internships. Even if they're not giving you too much money, start working at a young age. It's gonna help you so much in terms of money, obviously, but also in terms of experience. Your favorite Taylor Swift song? Oh my god, that's such a tough question. I have many, but I would say August has a special place in my heart. Like, I love listening to August all the time. It's my favorite song. No questions, just appreciation for your content. Love to watch your videos. That's so sweet. I've received so many of such messages, and thank you guys. Thank you so much for the constant support, for the constant love. You all are too kind to me, and like, I'm so grateful for, you know, having this community which is filled with girls who are just about uplifting me. And yeah, I am eternally grateful for you all. Are you a content creator and a student both at the same time? By the way, love to see your content. Keep going. Thank you so much. So I was a content creator and student at the same time a while ago. Now I've graduated. So yeah, I was doing content and my college side by side for almost like 3-4 years, because when I entered college I was already doing content. I think when I entered college I already had like 100k followers. So yes, I was already doing content, and with that I tried to manage my college. I think I did a pretty nice job, and if you want to know how I did that, because someone did ask me that question, I forgot to take a screenshot. But I would say that again, try to manage your time. And I also did one thing where I made my college my content, so it became easy for me because I was just sharing my college life and that was my content. So yeah, that's just something that worked out for me. How many years gap between you and your sister? We have a 7-year age gap. My sister is married and I think she's like 28, 29 and I'm 22. Do you eat non-veg? No, I'm a pure vegetarian. This is such a funny question, but okay, I'm a pure vegetarian, and I also don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do any of that. That's like a choice I've made for myself, and I'm really proud of that, because peer pressure really gets you to do things that you really don't want to do. But I am so glad I did not give in to that peer pressure. It's fine if you're doing all of that. I'm not looking down on you. Again, it's a choice, but I feel like it's a choice I made for myself because it really like aligned with my lifestyle and the kind of lifestyle I live. Any pets? I love your videos so much, by the way. Thank you so much. So I did have a pet dog. Her name was Oreo and we had her for like almost 5 years, but then again we lost her. It's been 7 years, I think. I will post like cute pictures of her so you all can see, but she was like the best pet I could ever have. I really do want to have a dog again as a pet. I really actively want to pet a dog. I love dogs. I'm obsessed with dogs, so I hope that I get to have like a pet again. I would not even call it a pet. If you have like a dog with you, it's like your child. What does female friendship mean to you? I think I've always lacked feminine energy in my life when it comes to like friends, but touch wood, now I have so many nice, you know, female friends around me, and I just want to cherish them, because you need to have that kind of a feminine energy in your life because it really helps you get through with life. And I would say it means a lot to me. It means the world to me because I've not had it for a really long time. So now that I have it, I really actively try to sort of, maintain it as much as I can in the most authentic and truest way possible. How was your school life? Did you like it? I think I liked my school life till like 10th grade or 9th grade, and after that I was pretty much done and bored. I didn't have any good genuine friends. There was like a lot of friendship breakups, and yeah, like studies was fine. I was like a good kid when it came to like studies and all, so I feel like that I did really well and I liked studying, so I feel like that worked out. But I really did not do anything much in school in terms of like activities or like, I don't know, events or anything, so that I really regret. But overall I feel like it was great. Not the best. Were you brought up in Mumbai or Jaipur? I was brought up in Jaipur. I'm born and brought up in Jaipur, and I just moved to Mumbai for my college, and then now I'm here for my work. So yeah, I love Jaipur. I am going to Jaipur for Diwali. Really excited for it. Someone's asked about abroad for studies, further studies. So I do want to do masters. I'm pretty clear that I really want to like educate myself further and go for masters. I'll go for masters abroad only, but not anytime soon. I feel like I have time. Right now I really want to work. I really want to sort of have as many experiences as possible. But yes, I will be going to masters soon, and then I will have my abroad life happening. I will obviously, like, you all will be a part of it, so stay tuned. But again, it's not happening anytime soon. What's that one advice you would give to all your girlies? I would say be yourself, find yourself, invest in yourself, and love yourself. You are so important. You are in this universe for a reason, so make sure that you're treating yourself in the best way possible, and do not ever hate on yourself, feel bad about yourself unnecessarily, and yeah, just live life in the best way possible and give your life your best. And I know I'm so proud of you all, and I know you all will do amazing things, but yeah, just do not ever put yourself on the back seat. You're the main character. Act like a main character at all time. Okay, you guys, I think that was it. Those were all the questions. This has been such a nice thing, and now you guys know me very well because I've shared quite a bit. And yeah, I think that is it. Thank you so much for listening to me for so long. And if you all want to know anything else, please ask me in the comments. If you all want to tell me anything about you, please do that. I love getting to know you guys also, so please let me know where are you guys from, what do you do, what are your plans. Just let me know in the comments. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.